Let's go for this 6th game of MarineLord versus Anotand. This is a show match that is so cool right now. We had some very cool games with the new civilizations of the DLC. We are after the release of the DLC, and this is an important moment because this is 3-2. 3 for Anotand, 2 for MarineLord. This is the BO7, the first one that wins 4 games, wins the show match and takes $150. This is a show match that is organized by HAG. Don't hesitate to go and watch the organization. We are creating a lot of events on AOE 4. I say we because I'm part of this association. I'm glad to be part of it. And yeah, I'm glad to cast it in English also because this is very, very cool. This is very, very cool to share stuff with the association, with you all people. Thank you for being here. And yeah, let's go and see this game. MarineLord playing the Japanese in the blue color. In front of him, we have Anotand playing the Zhu Xi's legacy. Yeah, I'm not always perfect on my English. Sorry for that, guys. I'm a French content creator, so yeah. Don't hesitate also to subscribe here. I'm saying this because I also do some stuff on YouTube in English. So yeah, if you're interested in that, tutorials, casted games, etc. And I will try to improve in my English as long as we continue to do this. This is very, very cool. And yeah, Anotand playing the Zhu Xi's legacy in the color yellow. We are on Holy Island. The Holy Island that is here with little sacred sites and relic. And yeah, this is a hybrid map. Well, hybrid. What? Well, this is more of a water map, but a little bit also on a hybrid because, well, you have a land connection and you can directly kill the enemy villagers, put pressure. But we mainly play this map on water. Like a lot of a big part of this map is playing on the water and trying to take a lot of food thanks to the deep water fish. And yeah, try to deny this from your opponent. And if you win the water, I mean, there is a good chance that you win the game. There are some games where you can maybe win the game if you kind of all in on land, but you always have to start on water no matter what. And yeah, if you give up on water at a good timing and directly destroy the buildings of your opponent, you can win, but this is very difficult to do. And I do not recommend to do so. This is very difficult. Especially on pro players, because, well, they can see that pretty easily and they can just, like, prepare themselves, their defenses, and, yeah, do not lose because of this. And you can, yeah, you just lose water if you do so. Thanks, FJW. So we are on Twitch also, guys. Don't hesitate to come and see me on Twitch. I'm mainly streaming in French, but sometimes I will do some stuff in English. And feel free to ask me some question in English. I'm very glad to speak to you also. And most of the time, yeah, I'm glad to share in French and English at the same time. So yeah, don't hesitate to come and see me. And thanks for your message. This is very cool. Okay, so we have the age up for the Zhu Xi meditation gardens. This is a quite good meditation gardens. You have like 2 golds and a lot of wood inside of it, so this is kind of cool. And on MarineLord's side, we have the Coca Township. Very fast age up from the Zhu Xi. This is one of the best civilizations on water. If we do not count the Knights Templar, I think this is the best civilization. Why am I talking about the Knights Templar? Yeah, I know, there is no Knights Templar because the players banned this civilization. But this civilization on water will be very, very strong because of its economy on wood. You have villagers that directly gather wood. They do not have to drop the wood inside of a lumber camp or on a TC. It directly goes into your bank. Also, they have directly the technologies for free, double broad axe, etc. But also, they produce 20% of what they are gathering on wood, 20% is also some food. So this is very, very strong. Very, very cool. So yeah, I think 9th Templar will be the best civilizations on water, but this is banned, so... this is Zhu Xi the second, I think. And Japanese is quite behind, I think, but we will see if MarineLord manages to deal with Anotand's attack from the junk here. Defending with a junk 2 docks. And why the shinobi is cool. The Koka township that can produce shinobi. Because the shinobi can sabotage the docks of your opponent. Make it difficult for them to produce. And yeah, very well defended from MarineLord here. Very nice. He didn't lost any unit. Oh, there are some Zuganu here. Maybe a kill of villager. No villager kills. But a little bit of idle time on those villagers. Yeah, one kill. MarineLord lost the villagers from those Zuganu. Very interesting build from Anotand. In most cases, you want to play a lot of on water. But here, he wants to play on land. This is interesting, but don't forget about the shinobi. The shinobi can just sabotage, like every time, the docks. And if they do so, you cannot win on water. So by attacking on land, this is interesting because you can do some damage on land, but you can also lose water. So you have to be very careful about that. Where is the shinobi? Where is the shinobi? It is here. Yeah, this is an ability from the shinobi. It can use the spy. Target visible enemy unit or structure to disguise the shinobi as a villager of that player. You think this is an Anotand villager? Well, no. This is a shinobi from MarineLord that tries to kill, assassinate the enemy. Yeah, it will manage to do so. One kill, maybe. Yeah, one kill. Very nicely played from Marine. No, this is too far. The shinobi is dead. The murderer murdered. A lot of light cavalry from MarineLord. And we have a little bit of army also on water. And this is a map that is very cool to play and also to watch, because there is a lot of action on land, also on water at the same time, and this is very cool. I like the build of Anotand because it forces the Japanese player to play those Yumis, and the Yumi are not a very good unit on Japanese. And because you're playing Zuganu plus Spearmen, well, you are forced to do Yumis. Okay, MarineLord has to defend this. Well, he manages to do so. Cavalry that goes into the Spearmen. And MarineLord does a very, very good job at defending. This is not easy to defend, especially because he has less army value. So, yeah, very good job from him. I feel like this is very difficult on water for him. Like, Zhu Xi has so much economy compared to the Japanese. I mean, this is 150 wood per minute more on the Anotand side, and also like 60 gold more. So this is a lot of resources. So MarineLord just has to play better than his opponent in order to catch up. Because, yeah, Zhu Xi has a lot of eco advantages, like such as the imperial officials, also the meditation gardens. Yeah, a lot of different stuff. Okay, Yumis and Horsemen's. I feel like this is very difficult for the Japanese, this matchup. Like, on water, Zhu Xi is very ahead. What civilization can... Maybe Chinese and HRE can do some stuff against the Zhu Xi. Oh, very good fight here from MarineLord. He will take down all the spearmen. And if there is no spearmen, There will be no Zugunu. Very, very nicely played from MarineLord. He manages to defend with less unit than his opponent. Fewer resources. This is very, very nice. And Anotand knows right now MarineLord spent a lot of resources on land, so maybe he can try to attack on water. And this is exactly what he's going for. 3 demo ships, 2 archer ships, and 2 springled. And MarineLord only has 2 springled, 1 demos, and 1 archer. Will he manage to defend this? This would be difficult, I think. There is so... But he has the advantages of the advantage of the defender. What is that advantage? It's just the fact that you have the production that is directly into your army. So now 2 more springled ship here. You have to... No, 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 no. No, this is... Okay, this is a lot of damage, but... Oh no! Anotand loses his 2 demo ships here. And MarineLord also... This is also an advantage on the defender, because you can use your fishing boats in order to repair your damaged boat. Very well played from MarineLord, and also a narrow slit is here. And now the pressure from MarineLord to Anotand. Anotand that made so many palace guards. This is a very good unit right now, because MarineLord cannot counter that, except maybe with the shinobis. Maybe the shinobi can deal pretty well with just the palace guard. But this unit has like 2 armor, 2 ranged armor. And the Yumis, they are not good against them because they have fewer damage than other archers. So they cannot deal pretty well with this palace guard. And also that's why the Japanese, I think this is very difficult for them. MarineLord manages to kill 2 units, and also Anotand do the same. The economy is quite the same right now. No, there is so... Yeah, no. With the food... Okay, with the food, it's... No, okay, it's okay now. I feel like this is a tough stuff to defend, but if MarineLord manages to defend, it will be... okay for him for the rest of the game. But he has to defend well and to do not lose villagers. He will lose 1 and he will have a lot of idle time. 33 villagers that just run. This is a lot of idle time. Anotand that manages to do a lot of damage here to MarineLord. Okay, he kills everything. No, the villagers. Okay. The arrow slit here from the dock that deals a little bit of damage. There is a lot of ships here from Anotand. MarineLord, you have to be careful with those explosive junks. No! This will do a lot of damage. This will do a lot of damage. MarineLord manages to... No, it will not. It will not be good. It will not be good. And also an attack here on land at the same time. Will MarineLord be able to defend? It seems very difficult. It seems very, very difficult. But yeah, so many kills. So many villager kills. Demo ships everywhere. And a lot of damage has been taken from MarineLord. A lot of fishing boats that are going down. Demo ships here on the junk. Yeah, it will go. Yeah, very nice. Here. Oh, yeah. I think this is kind of over. For MarineLord, he lost so many resources, so many villagers, so many fishing boats, while Anotand has a very good economy right now. How do you catch up with this? And I feel like this is just because of the Yumis. Like, they are not good. This is not a good unit. It deals so few damage, and just 1 damage is enormous on AOE 4. Why? Because the damage works as this. If you have 5 damage and the opponent unit has 3 armor, you do 5 minus 3 equal 2 damage. So if you have +1 damage, it doesn't mean you have +1 damage directly. It doesn't mean you do 6 damage. It means you do like 3 instead of 2. And in some situations, you can also do like 2 instead of 1. So you double the damage you're doing just with +1 damage. So that's why I feel like the Yumi are very bad. They miss 1 damage. But if you give them 1 more damage, they will be broken. They will be too strong. So this is kind of difficult to balance, I think. This is not over. This is not over. MarineLord can maybe catch up. He will try to go for the H3, I think. I feel like this is the way he is going for. And maybe this is a good stuff, because with the Japanese, if you go for the H3, what is going on? Well, you have 3 religious units. I don't know exactly how it's called. It depends also on the H3 that you're choosing. But you have the Yorishiros thanks to the floating gate. So you have a better production. You have also the mounted samurai, that is a very good unit. You also have the possibility to put the Yorishiros inside some buildings in order to do economy. And also, as you have 3 priests, you can directly go and take all those relics on the map and have a passive gold income. So this is very, very cool. Yes, this is very nice for MarineLord. Take a junk here. A second junk is going down from Anotand. This is a big loss from him. And I feel like Anotand doesn't have that much on the water. This will be very difficult from him to defend that. Especially because MarineLord has more sprinkled ship. How can MarineLord have that much with having lost like 21 economical units? Like, this is insane. How did he manage to do so? Be careful with the explosive junk here. Be careful! Okay, this is okay. Here, yeah, it will explode and kill. Yeah, very, very nicely done from MarineLord. He will try to continue. Be careful about this explosive junk too. Try and kill more and more ships. Now MarineLord is facing his opponent on land. And the Yumis are not veteran. This will be very difficult to defend right now. Be careful with this. Yeah, this will... Okay, this is okay. And on the water, I mean, MarineLord is winning. Right now, he just has to defend on the land. And if he wins on water and manages to defend on land, this is just free win for him. And this will be very impressive. Do we have... No, we don't have the veteran. We don't have the veteran on those Yumis, and this will be very difficult for MarineLord to defend this. Will he be able to defend? Is it possible? We have some idle time on those units. We have a market that is going down. We are destroying the enemy on the water, but we are in a big trouble on the land. Very well played from those 2 players. We had a choice that has been made from those players. One is taking the water, one is taking the land. Which one will win? This is the big question. Do we want to go with the transport ship? Maybe it can be something that you can do. Okay. I feel like MarineLord manages to defend, right? And now he has the eco lead thanks to the water. He takes the shoreline fish in order to catch up with the economy of his opponent. And now Anotand is just is just behind in economy. This is quite an interesting game, actually. We have one relic, and we are doing some Onamushas. This is a very good call. Onamushas are very strong against those Lancers and also those Palace Guards, because they do bonus damage versus heavy. And I feel like Anotand loses this game, thanks to the aggression of MarineLord on the water. It destroyed everything, every food sources of Anotand, and if Anotand doesn't have any food sources, then he has to switch all his villagers on food right after that, and all his villagers are here, and then it gives MarineLord some time in order to catch up with the economy, and also to have to catch up with the defense, sorry, and yeah, to have more economy than his opponent, sorry. The game is very, very cool, very insane. Oh, very good play here from Anotand. With one cavalry, he can idle so many villagers. And I feel like if Anotand still has a shot, but this is a very small window where he can maybe kill his opponent by forcing into making damage on land. But the more time the time goes, and the fewer the chances of Anotand to win are big. And yeah, I feel like MarineLord, if he manages to defend this push, this is kind of over for Anotand because of the difference of economy. But Anotand killed like 31 villagers. Oh, we don't have this technology. I'm kind of surprised. This is a good technology to have more food. And we are doing a lot of units that are costing that costs gold and food. Okay. Oh yeah, this is very nice. Transport ship here in order to have a Shinto priest take the sacred sites, take the relic. This is 180 resources per minute and 180 gold per minute, thanks to the sacred site and the relic. And also the opponent cannot counter that because, well, you have all the control of the water. So this is kind of cool. Here we have to defend. We have to do a lot of units. So a lot of mounted samurai is very cool. Oh yeah, nice, the Yuma Bannerman. You don't know that, maybe. But the Yuma Bannerman gives the aura 15% more damage on your cavalry. And it works on the Onamusha and on the mounted samurai. Maybe you didn't know it works on the Onamusha. But this is a cavalry unit. And the Yumi Bannerman doesn't work for the Onamusha. So this is quite interesting to know. Okay, there is a lot of army here from Anotand, and maybe the strength of Anotand is just like he has a very good army, like spearmen, crossbows, and this is kind of difficult for MarineLord to counter that with his army composition. I mean, the game is quite close, yeah, still. This is not over a door. The villagers of MarineLord having trouble to collect resources. This is a lot of loss here from Anotand. All his heavy cavalry is being killed. And now maybe do some mangonels. I don't know about that. A lot of trebuchets. And MarineLord that goes in the economy of his opponent directly. He says, okay, you want to kill my base? I'm gonna kill yours. No problem on this. I'm directly going into your base, killing your units. I'm in your base, killing your units. yeah, I'm the guy that made the voice line. I know. And now the trebuchets are alone. And MarineLord goes with the horsemen, and those trebuchets are dead. They are dead. Very well played for MarineLord. Very nicely done. One trebuchet still remaining. But now, the cavalry inside your economy is not something that you want to have. Thanks, Maud. Thanks. Thanks for the Prime. Thanks you so much for the support. No! Keep drop inside the base! This game is insane. This game is insane. I have to say it. This is so cool to have a game like this. Everything is out of control in this game. Amazing. A lot of villagers here from Anotand. All his economy is here. 40 villagers. He says, okay, you want to kill all villagers in my base? Well, all my villagers are in your base. How? What can you do about that? This is insane. This game is very fun. I mean, Anotand has right now approximately 5% chance to win. Because, well, MarineLord has just so much eco compared to him. All his villagers have been idled so much time to Anotand in order to go here. Maybe with this... Oh, maybe if he snipes the villagers of MarineLord, it can be possible. And what about making some samurais? Maybe it can be interesting for MarineLord. There's so much spearmen. We take the fight here for MarineLord. There's so many spearmen. But we think we can do it. And I think we can't. This is very... Yeah. Maybe there is no spearmen left. There is no spearmen left. This is the end for Anotand. Yeah. Thanks to the economy on the water. This is what wins the game. I told you before. If you have the control of the water, you win the game. You win the game. And the trebuchets are destroying the keep. Now all the villagers of Anotand are going to destroy the daimyo manor. Destroy all the buildings of MarineLord. Will he be able to destroy everything? All the villagers of MarineLord are going also on the way in order to defend it. What the fuck? The floating gate is close to being destroyed. No more wood. MarineLord. That's... No! This is insane. This is insane. This is close to get... MarineLord is able to defend or not. The floating gate is down. The daimyo manor. This game is absurd. This is insane. If MarineLord is able to stay alive, this is just a perfect game. My heartbeat is out of control right now. I don't know if yours is okay, but I mean... Now, the trebuchets are dead, and MarineLord is able to defend, but I mean, the daimyo manor had so few HP. This is an amazing game. I think I never watched a game like this. Like, this was so close. I never thought that Anotand was so close to destroying MarineLord. But when he comes with all his villagers, this was insane. This was an amazing game. An amazing game. The best game I've ever seen on AOE 4. Wow. Insane. So, now it's 3-3 for both of the players. This is a BO7. We have the last game right after that. Are you looking forward to it? Because I can't wait to watch it. I can't wait. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. This was so cool. Don't hesitate to go and watch HAG, guys, because we create events on AOE 4. And I mean, this game was out of control. It was so cool. So cool. See you in the next one. Bye.